And hello, we are finally here. It's gonna be time for the ESL Open Winter Grand Finals. That's almost 1 week from the upper and the lower brackets, and then now we finally have the finals. It's gonna be 2 days of action, and just like we mentioned on the Twitter, we have the cutest caster ever. Kovo is gonna be joining us. Welcome. Immediately chasing the course. The two other members going to be staying there on the western side still. Lukarux, meanwhile, also crawling here on top side of the hill, and we can see actually Talons, they are making their way in as well, as we have Chifu and Emax, they are coming in. Vampire Game Fancy Pants a little bit later, and I was going to be kind of like rotating on the middle, and this could be bad because, I mean, they have two guys. Oh my god, it's going to go straight behind them, and this could be definitely trouble. We can see X2 is going to go for it, the spray is going to be coming, but I mean, they're not connecting, the sprays are just not hitting the targets, and meanwhile, it's going to be Lukarux going to find Airbox because X will immediately changing the course towards the player who's going to be opening fire, but no, will be not able to connect, and that's going to give Lukarux a slight chance to actually give some long distance shots.
Yeah, it's a nice setup there for Entropiq. You can see Kuba on the back as well. He's grouping up, he's coming up behind them, and now they have to be careful because yes, they have surrounded their opponents, but they are also in single situations. Lukarux could have been in a 1v3 there, Kuba could have been in a 1v3, but he decides better of it. He waits his time, sprays the AK, he's not going to connect on the bikes just yet, and we see a whole lot of these 7.62 ARs copter. They're not the best for shooting people out of vehicles. Even that's why that's why he's not playing today. But a little bit of a roster switch up there, and well, they keep Gorilla alive. They only lose one car for it, and since they already got a free kill earlier, I think they're going to be quite happy. But that is Lukarux with a nice mini headshot. He's going to look to flush that out. Probably not happening, but a lot of pressure coming towards Academy of Death, and he tries to keep on going. They're not respecting him at all, and that's Hicks just down to 50 HP.
Yeah, pretty nasty shots, I gotta say. And if I'm not completely wrong, I think Yuri Boy was actually playing with some other roster. Maybe he was playing actually with the Divans, and we'll just have to wait and see what's gonna happen. Because again, the Entropiq gonna still keep on giving the pressure towards the Academy of Death. Bomb below, there's gonna be a knock. Shroud is gonna find Iran actually, the IDK Iran. So Justice is gonna be finding one. But I'm pretty sure that I saw actually Yuri playing for some other roster, but yeah, maybe it's some different Yuri, I'm not sure.
Might be a different Yuri. I doubt he would be playing with Divan, but who knows? I'm not gonna speculate all too much because we have just another roster from the same region. We have Entropiq just laying into Academy, and it's so painful. They just can't go anywhere here. They're just getting peppered through the smoke. They don't really have any hard cover, and the second that they get the res through, they get knocked back down. Now Fike, he's on 1 HP. Bombilovo, he's 2 shots from the mini or 1 headshot away from falling, but they've burned so much utility now. They've burned so many smokes, so many first aids. They're just trying to run, trying to send it down the hill and get to safety for now, because Entropiq is not letting them breathe.
They're gonna be proning here. This is painful to watch, to be honest. I mean, having 3 guys proning here behind the not so big rock action. There's gonna be a headshot coming towards Hicks as well as he tries to give some fire back. But now it's with the Entropiq. They're kind of a little bit at least letting go from the angles.
Team Justice, they're sort of falling apart a little bit. They've taken a lot of blue damage. They've taken a very safe rotation. They're getting 1 res up right now, but definitely 1 player already flushed. As Entropiq, they are now making the move into the dips. It is pretty much the standard move when you're coming out of End's compound, but some nice shots coming out from Divan, and some nice shots from Rise and Win. They combine and take out.
They're actually getting a knock. That's going to be a soft taken down. We can see also other players falling down at the same time because there's going to be other teams who's going to be a third partying, fourth partying, and also shooting from the sides.
Yeah, it's another team that just tries to get away from the eastern side. Nailup is already down. Lukarux the last one for Entropiq, and it's actually Fancy Pants who cleans them up in the end, but they do clean it up in the end, and they cleaned up without losing anyone. So no dents to speak of there, as Entropiq have found a dent. And there's Karks getting flushed out quite early. Free kill and Godrilla doing the damage from afar. Godrilla, he has picked up 1. We mentioned it briefly. We saw it in the kill feed. Doing a whole lot of damage this last game, and sitting where they left off, putting the damage back towards Entropiq.
The distance.
Yeah, if he has a little bit of luck there, he gets the re-knock, and then the blue starts pushing in, and things get very, very awkward for Entropiq. But not a team that we see struggling in the early circles a lot, and it's so aggressive. This lobby is just looking for fights. We see teams flying into compound circle 1. We see teams chasing each other down in cars, and now we see Hall of Game trying their best to really just ruin Entropiq and not letting them into the zone. They're going to get out there for now, but Nailup's HP, he's down to 1 bullet. And there it is, Momme. He's been on fire. He's hit that one as well. So, and if they just get one Eastern Shift, as we now see the remainders of Entropiq, they're looking for a new home, but this one looks quite deadly for me.
Yeah, it's, I mean, there's going to be a team. Well, there's been nice shots coming fake. I mean, I'm going to be spinning the vehicle as well. The spray from fake's going to be getting a second tag as well. Only one player remaining. Iva's definitely in trouble. The nade's going to be sent, and the damage will come all the way from the shots from the M4 before that. Entropiq's going to be taken down, and 13 teams and 48 players alive. To
play against. He's jiggling, he's moving, and he's still completely accurate. Takes down the player in the top floor. There's Ivas getting traded out by Free Kill as Gadrilla has fallen, and Momme, he's not even found a car just yet, so he's miles away from this. Free Kill has to do it all against Entropiq, and that nade is maybe going to find Ivers. There is the confirm. And well, it's a 1v3 in the compound. It's probably not going to go all too well for Free Kill, but he's really just playing time right now, waiting and hoping that maybe Momme can make his way there.
Yeah, he's going to be running. Doesn't have a vehicle, so that's going to take a lot of time. I don't know what happened with the car. Maybe he had one, or maybe there was, you know, the out of gas incident happening, so that the car is going to be flipped somewhere on the downside of a ridge. But anyway, Circle's going to be popping on the northern side, so that's going to be quite fair for the most teams, of course. But the Entropiq, meanwhile, they're going to be getting a knock on the compound as well. That's going to leave Momme as the last guy from the whole of game. So Lukaruk nail up, they will just get the job done. But they were not. They were just hiding on the other side. Now we can see actually the Academy of Death getting on the backside. It's going to be Entropiq saving them from the distance. That's going to be taking a bomb below and Hicks down. They were moving towards these buildings. They would have been on the backside of them, but that just didn't happen, and we're just going to be moving all the way on.
Oh boy, Imperial, they show confidence. They just run it down. Full aggression as now Entropiq is the next one on the chopping block. It's a duo messing them up. It's Nail Up falling as well. Entropiq, they picked up a few kill points on their entry. I said it was going to be tricky, but that is just 2 from Justice, taking them out cleanly, and you can...
The situation was definitely difficult, and they are down. Attention to be crashing on the All-Stars location for now.
Yeah, Entropiq have heard that fight, and I think they're reacting just to that fight. Maybe they haven't heard it, and they just want to... Anyways, they're a little bit late, though. Seba's already back and ready. Nailub has to land the spray, but he can't quite connect, and Seba finds 2 on the entry. Remember, they lost one earlier. It's just Ivas left. And that is them all done for Entropiq. They're starting really, really badly into this tournament. Not something we would have expected as Morphe, and they're encroaching around Howl here. So the pressure, it got a little bit relief there as a few people died, but it's still building on the north. Kuba is in trouble now, proning down behind his car, gonna get the smoke out, but there's damage coming in from Howl from 2 different angles, and Entropiq, it's a disaster. Once again, they're not getting a footing in these games. They just can't get anything going. It's so unusual to see from them.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they will actually get on the backside of Rise and win, and we have more pressure on the breach, but that's not going to happen because the Howl is going to be making sure that they will have to stop. Now it's going to be nail up completely. Alon going to be trying to connect on the players on the B line. We get the spray coming. Oh! Matt is going to find that one. He has the perfect angle, and nail up's going to be taken down as well. Now it's going to be only Lukaruk remaining for them, and he's going to be just taking the vehicle. Needs to move, and the most probably Howl doesn't have the vehicles. That's what I'm expecting because they came all the way on the beach line, so they're going to be moving pretty slowly. Entropiq's going to be taken down. So Momo's going to be finding finally Lukaruk. So Entropiq player from the north, so it's going to be taken. It's going
to be a scrap. It's going to be a fight as Academy of Death are trying to group up with all their members here. Lukaruk's going for a cheeky angle on Sose.
Yeah, what I'm wondering is why Academy of Death can be taking the players one by one on the combat. I mean, that's usually, luckily Entropiq didn't have the spraying angles, but I mean, it could have happened that they will lose them one by one as they are coming in. And now we have the fight happening. We can see Associate getting Lukaruk down. There's one player, the flush is going to be happening immediately. Nail to take the damage as well. We can see Bomb below joining the party. And now they got to be the nades in there. There's going to be damage. Oh my god, they're going to lose. Ivers going to be finding Hicks. Associate's going to fall down as well. Nail's going to be taken down. So it's QB Ivers versus Bomb below on his own, and that's going to be a complicated situation. The one is going to be coming outside. They know the exact location. He's going to be trying to revive, but that's not going to be allowed because I was having a piece. He's going to be getting a fighting a bomb below. Has to take the damage because the QB I was going to be in that battle, and that's going to be Entropiq getting down the whole Academy of Death, so they can still revive Nail Up. He didn't get both of them with that nade. It was so good. And now we have Entropiq also trying to leave from the secondary J compound on the eastern side of the map. We can see Galacticos holding it. They're going to be trying to play it from the magical forest. Nail's going to be thrown, and that's going to get close. Nail's going to fall down. That's right on the money. As Tendelos going to be finding that nade. We can see QB putting those smokes. Maybe tries to go for the revival. There's going to be more nades coming in, so there's definitely no chance to go for it. And Nail's going to be bleeding out. Can do if they want to do it. Martha's going to be finding an angle towards Entropiq from the side. He's going to go all the way on the side, and that's going to be just QB remaining completely alone. Galacticos, they are pushing. They want to settle what happened on the compound earlier, and now QB is going to be the target of the attempt, and that's going to be the end of them. Divan's going to be taken down at the same time as well, so Polish Power will find Divan, and Galacticos will find Entropiq. Gonna be the time when they need to get those kills done, so that is important. Now we get the Entropiq crashing on here as well. They will try to get here. We can see actually Nail finding one, but there's gonna be a lot of gas. Ivar's gonna be also losing a lot of health. He's gonna be getting inside though. There's gonna be still players from the Divine. We can see Polish Power immediately reacting. We can see Illidan getting down. He's gonna spot that player. This way is gonna be connecting as well. Gets one from the doorway, and then Entropiq, they are there. But we can see Polish Power. They're gonna be nading. They're gonna use the timing, and that nade is gonna go away. It's gonna go on the second floor. Not gonna find the player. Illidan takes the damage from somewhere as well. Gonna go down to 19 HP. There was definitely a third party shooting at him as well. So Illidan will be trying to kind of like save the situation, and Entropiq, if they want to still somehow save the situation, they need to get the revival done on the first floor, and that they are currently doing it as well. And that's gonna be a nade getting the second knock. So now it's gonna be Ivers. He needs to do something about it. They still have QB watching it from the distance, but I mean, he needs to either commit on that situation or find a new place. They are waiting for the next zone, and the zone's gonna be coming right now. It's gonna be sending. It's gonna be hard shifting on the northwest side. So definitely this fight on the building, this needs to be done before the teams can move. With the half of the squad remaining.
They've been picking up kills all the time, but like you said, this is a time bomb. This has to happen, and, well, it has to happen in just a few seconds. The circle is now moving. It's a few meters away from the building. Shotguns coming out from Divan. They've had quite a lot of practice with those yesterday. Entropiq, they're still playing the normal weaponry. They weren't quite ready for a building breach like this, and now SDA is going to go for one. He finds the molly. He hits it onto Lukarux, and as I said, that Lukarux has also picked up a shotgun. The meta is very strong right now, and there's the push now coming down the stairs from Divan.
Yeah, they are definitely getting out. Let's see how it's going to go down. QB is going to be here. He's going to be fighting one from the window. That's going to be a great fight, but he's going to fall down from the shots of the little W. And we can see Illidan as the last guy tries to get outside. Will try to go to the vehicles. Now he's going to find one. They didn't know what he's going to be fighting. He's going to die on the vehicle. That's going to be a no try, no go for him. And Ivers is the last guy from Entropiq, definitely in trouble as well. Takes the headshot. The damage is going to be coming from the backside as well, because Blue is going to be lurking right there. So Ivers, he's going to be trying to move. And Polish Power, they will choose a different pad. Ivers going to be having some more smokes. He still has 0 smokes actually, so no smokes for him. And now we have the great FPS when the smokes are coming in. So Ivers is very slowly moving here, tries to find something, and will be getting out of the smokes. Gonna be dying immediately. So Ulta was gonna be finding those kills.
It might not pop off, but there is definitely shots coming towards him. Airmac, you're gonna see him shoot in the air here right now, because he is actually shooting at Ivers, and you can't see that. So there's damage coming in. That's Ivers, and Lukaruk is actually the last bullet that lands from afar. So. I mean, you think playable where Galacticos is going right now?
Yeah, it is complicated. I mean, Entropiq, they are just finding, they're just proning on the middle of the field. That's the only thing they can do. And QB is going to be finding the angle. Getpa's going to be getting Ivers down, but that's going to be Lukaruk getting one. That's an easy one. And he's going to go on the other side of the vehicle. Lukaruk still trying to find that angle. Only one player from the Galacticos is remaining. Kovalev, meanwhile, fighting with the Talons and the rest.
From afar, this should be a matter of time until Entropiq clear them out. But the northeast side is also interesting. We touched on it. Oh, that's a decent nade from Polish Power, but it's not going to do the job just yet. As Lukaruk gets a knock, gets a flush, looking for more into ThunderLost. But Kopta, we've seen ThunderLost yesterday pulling off 1v4, so definitely don't want to count him out too early here.
Yeah, that's it. He's going to find the angle towards Lukaruk. That's going to be a great find. Got to get that one kill. Then there's going to be knocked down. There's going to be nades coming in. Talon's going to be trying to, well, not trying to, they're third partying definitely. And there's going to be some damage, but that's going to be the end of the team. They will fall down. They're too slow to move away from that eastern side. I mean, we can see Visa. I mean, they're still holding all the players.
Polish Power, that was very tricky for them. That was very scary for them, having a solo behind them. But now they clear him, and now they can just take a 4v2 from 2 different angles and against Entropiq. And if there's no absolute miracle happening, that should be the game over. And look at those nades, Kopta. They're already down to 1 HP. There's more coming in from Norcus as well.
Yeah, but they have time to put the first hit. Gets down, Nail's gonna be getting that spray towards him. I mean, he's gonna take that damage. We can see Kurio getting from the back. Smart's gonna find Nail up. It's gonna be just Ivers remaining. He's gonna spot one, gonna fall down. That is at least one player taking about the spray. Is gonna be coming from the backside angle, and Kurio in the end with a single tap will get the final damage. And Polish Power like having that off angle, which I don't think that they actually have spotted for now, because they're watching completely different direction. So Nail up, if he can find something from here, that would be definitely a great opening. But then he's also gonna make himself as a target. He's so far away from the circle that they will definitely hold him down, so he needs to be very, very sure with the shots, and that's gonna be one. That's gonna be Kurio taken down. Can he find something more? Brock is gonna be peeking, deals the damage, doesn't get him down, gonna be trying to trade more off, and now the guys are coming with the nades, and the push is coming from the side at the same time. So Entropiq, Ivers, QB, Imperials are shooting at them at the same time. That's gonna be kind of like putting QB back down, as Ivers will find the spray, will connect 2 versus 2. That is the situation. The ball is gonna go straight next towards the Master X body cap. Is gonna put that nade. It's gonna be close, but not close enough, unfortunately, as they will still try to deal the damage. Nail has been taken down, and Ivers, he needs to solve the puzzle as the guys are hiding behind the smokes. Cappy is so close and will be connecting as well. But Cappy is going to be winning that battle. QB is going to be coming from the side angle, and there's going to be two guys right next. One can fall down, 1 versus 1. Doesn't know the location of the other. He's going to be still right next to the King. And please tell me, Kovo, how can I get rid of this line?
I'm not sure what's happening there, Copter. I've never seen this one before, but Entropiq, they get rid of Polish power as it looked like Cappy had that one in the bag. I'm not sure where that yellow line is coming from. I've never seen it before. I don't know if this is a game bug. It looks like one.
No, there's definitely a combination for it. It's going to be Howell going to be finished off Entropiq at the same time. I have seen this line on the past, but there's some secret key combination. And that's the end of the Polish power. And now it's going to be All-Stars getting to the zone because the Lukarov's getting one. Nailop actually helping out. Rez is going to find Payne's action. It's going to be All-Stars who's going to find Viz at the same time. But yeah, a lot of shots happening. So many teams, so many players falling down at the same time. So All-Stars down to one player. Redzi on the garden compound. Talons with one player as well. Imperial with 3 guys fighting with the Viz, and they are just taking the damage all the time. They have lost one. Payne's going to be under revival, and Entropiq, they are farming. They are trying to get those kills. That's going to be 7 already for them as the All-Stars have fallen. Talons as the solo squad. Then we have Viz, Imperial with 3 guys remaining, and the Entropiq as a full stack having the whole J compound for themselves. And it's going to be another try from Lukarovs. The nade's going to go to the Viz now, and let's see how that's going to fall down. That's going to go, oh, 2 guys with 1 nade. That's going to be amazing. And now Tuho Juho, the nade is going to bounce. The guards are going to explode as well. And Tuho Juho, can the guy still crawl inside? One will, the second won't. And there's going to be mollies coming from the other side. If these guys can stay alive somehow, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, look at Ruxy's doing all the work right now. These nades are hard to hit. This one's good enough to knock Payne's back on his feet. And the problem for him is, Copter, Imperial is already wrapping on the south, so they're trying to get an angle on this as well. And they might just find Lukrux in the open if he's not careful. But for now, Paidaros has been quiet and careful, and there's more and more reses coming. Viz, they've smoked the door off very early. There's more nades. Perfect. And that is Viz gone. Ivas gets them both down. And like you said, Entropiq, they're farming, they're having fun, but they've managed to lose Nail up on the way.
Phase number 7, 1 circle still to go. And, well, I mean, Entropiq, they're hold down, of course, the whole the J combat as long as they can, as they will find one player as well. Cube is going to find Pydaros, and there's no saving of him.
Is going to be eyeing him down and taking him out of the game.
Who's going to find aim frost? It's going to be just barely visible, but he will still land those shots. Doesn't find the headshot he was looking for, but still makes a decent amount of damage and almost gets them down. And that's Vampire Game. You're in trouble. You're in deep trouble. Try to stay down, says QB. But no, will in the end find the headshot. That's going to be 12 kills for the Entropiq.
He wants to stay up there for as long as possible to try and keep his angle as good as he can. Ivas finds a little bit of a dip next to that tree that he can play from, and Imperial, they have to find a knock onto Ivas here, I think, and if they don't, then this is just gonna be it. This is just not gonna be their game. There's so many different angles, and you can see Kuba, he finds another one through the door. He finds an angle, and 1 nade in his inventory could be enough to close out this game for Entropiq.
Yeah, that's gonna go, that's gonna be sent, that's gonna go right. Oh, that's gonna be right on the money. The guy's gonna fall down, and Entropiq with 14 kills. They are destined to get the chicken dinner. They need to get inside the zone, so it's going to be shifting all the way on the southern side. We can see Entropiq still battling with the beautiful guys. QB will find the player. He should be connecting these shots, but no, that's not be happening for now. He was making some amazing headshots earlier towards the guy who was peeking behind that hill, and now there's going to be a push happening from the backside as well. No, it's going to be just Shroud shooting from the distance.
Very messy affair, and you can see Molodok now. I think he wants to go in. I think he wants to go for those 2 points, but not quite sure what's happening on the north as we see Entropiq still scraping it out with the beautiful guys in the south.
Yeah, it's going to be Wogert in trouble. It's going to be QB who's going to be coming. He has been absolutely on fire during the last couple of matches, and now he's going to be going for the Wogert. He's going to spot it down. No, he's not going to see that because he's going to be banged, and it's going to be actually in the end Wogert. He's going to be destroying the Entropiq. So QB, he was flash banged at the time when he was peaking. Still 12. It's going to be actually pretty close gaps there as well. So who's going to be making on the better side of the scoreboard, and who's going to be making on the lower side of the scoreboard? It's not like a done deal. But now we do have the score, so let's have a look. The winner is going to be Justice with 117 points. So they will gather enough points, and the hunt it's going to be not too. It's just not enough for little double.